have Paula. You're supposed to look at me, Paula. She's wondering where to look. There's so many cameras in here. It can get a little distracting, can't it? But what's not distracting is what we have here on the stage. Or maybe it is distracting because it looks really tasty and I'm so hungry. So, Paula, good morning to you first.
How are you?
And you're from Zeb's General Store, which is one of the favorite shops right here in North Conway Village. Big yellow building, can't miss it. You walk in, what is the experience that you want visitors to have there?
Fun.
It is fun. Old General Store.
Old General Store, and everybody goes, oh, I remember that. This is like when I had a kid, and they show their kids the little 8-ounce glass Coke bottles, and you have to open them with an opener, then ought to twist off, and you know.
The old-fashioned candies.
Yep, the old-fashioned candies, which Jeannie Chandler does a great
Kelly, we need
job.
a mic.
Oh, Paula.
I'm not mic'd up.
Hold on just a second. We were talking so much about Zeb's when we weren't. There you go. Now people can hear you. All right, so let's hide that wire and there. Now you are good to go. Let's not cover it up too much though.
Nobody will believe that you couldn't hear me.
Yeah, I know. Well, now they can. But Zeb's General Store is an old-fashioned store, but it has everything from the old-fashioned candies to stuff that you would only find in today's market.
A lot of unique.
A lot of fun
products.
stuff.
Fun stuff.
You know, mousse. Well, do you still have the mousse, like tons of mousse stuff? I was just in there the other day, but I was so focused on the food that I didn't get a chance to look because there's so many things.
Upstairs we have a gazillion mousse. We have little mousse, little magnets on their feet that they can go everywhere except your computer. Right. And we have a life-size mousse that talks. He's Tom, the old moose of the mountain. And all the mousse are piled around his legs in our woodland mousse pile.
Sure.
And bears and cats.
So people come here though looking for mousse, and you guys have answered the call, the mousse call, and provided just a one-stop shop because not only can you get your mousse products, it's jewelry, books, CDs, handmade children's aprons. We now carry a line of dolls that Peter and Beverly found at one of the gift shows, and they fly right out. Wonderful. We have the Pain incense from Maine, those balsam pillows, and the little cabinets with the little cone of cabins, wooden cabins. Sure. The little cone of incense like my grandmother always had. Comes out of the
it comes out of the chimney. We carry those, and people go, "Oh, my grandmother had one," and they buy them.
Great. And you also have Bath and Body.
The Bath and Body, the personal care room is just taken off immensely. We have a lot of all New England vendors and doing quite well.
Wonderful. Yeah, you walk into the shop and you have the candy counter on the right, you have like gourmet salsas, jams, everything like that. And you also have a special event going on in the shop today. Let's talk about who's visiting you.
Well, Robin from Bar Harbor Jam Company is one of our wonderful vendors, and she's coming down today to do blueberry pancakes with blueberry syrup for breakfast. So anybody's hungry, just come down to Zeb's for a snack. We have vendors come in almost every weekend. Next weekend on Saturday, we'll have RHD Candies from Lancaster with their candy apples and other treats. And on Monday, we'll have Wayne Toohey from Q Culture. He does pulled pork and gives you seconds, thirds, fourths, fifths, because he's got 5 or 6 different barbecue sauces you put on it. And he's always a big hit.
Yeah, when is he coming?
Next Monday on the holiday.
Oh, wonderful.
But
okay.
Here's the Bar Harbor products.
Now let's talk about the Bar Harbor products. Are the pancake mix as well as a blueberry sauce?
Yes, and she's got a blueberry muffin mix and a puff over mix, and also her Bar Harbor blueberry jam, and she has a blueberry rhubarb jam.
Ooh,
that's quite different.
Yeah. That sounds good. Now the blueberry syrup, it's not based on maple syrup.
No,
it's totally blueberry
syrup.
Wonderful.
And it is just yummy, not only on pancakes, but on ice cream, things like that.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Summer
like a vanilla bean ice cream with blueberry syrup on top.
Right.
Oh. All right. So what else do we have here?
And then we have a local vendor, Simply Delicious, and they make chocolate chip, M&M, oatmeal raisin, cookies, brownies, and peanut butter blondie brownies. And this is Tanya McPherson, who runs our basket division, also shakes and bakes on her little time off. Right. And so provides us with these.
Oh my goodness, those look tasty. And what about the jars back
Now, the jars here, this is to showcase the cranberry chutney, the cranberry apple chutney. We did about 30 pounds of meatballs yesterday and sold almost out of our cranberry apple chutney.
Like a little Swedish meatball?
Yeah, cranberry apple chutney and chili sauce.
Really?
You know, like
so
that
a little
grape
spice,
jelly.
But sweet.
Yeah, you know that grape jelly chili sauce thing people do, the hot dogs? cranberry apple chutney. It's great with
Is that
meatballs.
hard to make, or you just...
Open the jar of chili sauce, throw them in the crock pot with the 2-pound bag of frozen meatballs.
Sounds like
Or
my kind of
kielbasa.
cooking.
Kielbasa, it's great.
Excellent.
We have a new product, sweet pepper jam, and we've private labeled it. It's from Side Hill Farms in Brattleboro, Vermont. It's unlike a jelly. You know how people put out the block of cream cheese?
Sure.
With the jelly on top? The third person in it looks gross when they're, Well, he suggested to us that we take the jam, which is thicker, and I put it in a blender with whipped cream cheese, or regular cream cheese. You can soften it a little.
Yeah.
And it comes out very smooth. It's very seasonal. It's a pretty orangey persimmon color.
Oh, wow.
Boy, is it great. And it's really not
And you make
hot.
that? You do that?
Yeah,
I'm coming over
to
your
sample
house.
it. We'll come over today to sample some.
All right, so you have that actually out so people can...
Yeah, that's one of our samples.
eat?
We do sampling every day of the week.
Right, so
and sampling
go
sells.
Munch. Okay, and what's
right.
the teddy bear all about?
Well, we carry the Barrington collection of collectible bears, and I thought this is a seasonal one, and if you know somebody who's not feeling well, or you want to go someplace...
Or kid.
Yeah, or somebody invites you to Thanksgiving dinner. This is cute. They can use it every year.
Absolutely, very cute.
I thought that was nice. Another new addition to the store is Vito Marcello's sauces from Bellini's. This is great because people often come in looking for pasta sauce. We've had Saladinos from Gorham for a while. Vito sells right out. I went over to pull one off the shelf and went, I know what I have to do first thing when I go back.
You have to get in there.
And we've got all the flavors. And I don't know if people are aware of it, but Vito's sauces are all gluten-free, except for the vodka cream sauce.
Oh my gosh,
Okay,
that
but
sounds so good.
you know, it's a great
You guys
pick-me-up.
could actually make me a good cook.
And we
which
have
is nice.
mousse and bear-shaped pasta for kids who don't want to eat their supper.
Oh, very nice.
Okay. Now here we have our Zeb's cookbook. Beverly put this together, and it's got all recipes in it, and it tells you the products
Oh, wow.
inside. And
so
if
that
you,
would be for me.
If you take this home, you take this away, you're from away, and you take this, you can call, and the codes for the products are right in it. So when you go online, you just pop in the codes.
So you could plan out your whole week of menu, have everything shipped
Right.
to you. You don't even have to go to the grocery store.
And it's great. It goes from,
I'm feeling
breakfast,
like my life
breakfast
weight
to
off my shoulders.
appetizers to entrees to desserts. And it's great. And we carry everything in the store that you need.
That is
So,
fantastic.
and it's a fun book.
Great.
And
All right.
this is one of our new mugs that Glass Graphics, one of
love
our
it.
sister companies, does. It's called a Norwegian style mug.
that's
and
nice.
I have to tell you, I have family in Norway, and when I was there maybe 40 years ago, I don't remember ever seeing this great mug, but I brought one and shipped it to my cousin, and she just flipped.
I love the shape.
Yeah, and it comes in all
Makes you wanna
colors.
curl up with a nice big cup of coffee.
Yeah, it's all different colors.
very
But I thought
elegant.
it's seasonal, and you can never lose this one. And if you
I love it. I love orange.
if you make the right answer, you can probably have this as a watch and win prize today. So
Really?
we'll leave this for watch and win.
Wow. All right. Well, we'll have to add another watch and
Yeah.
win. Yeah, that would be great.
And the best thing, the seasonal, well, tis the season, right? People are in Christmas shopping. And we have the CD on your right, the Music Box Christmas Creations,
So, this
that one there. That is all the traditional hymns, but it's in Music Box. And if you've been in, you've heard that beautiful $8,000 Music Box upstairs that plays. Every song sounds like that. And the other one, the new Christmas Wishes, is all the contemporary, a lot of them. And there's a couple more Christmas CDs, but I find that I buy a couple of these every year, especially the Christmas Creations, have them in the car because people come in the store and say, oh, I'm having an open house, come on over tonight. You're working too late to get to the liquor store for a bottle of wine. You're not baking.
Sure.
You're going right from work. So what a lovely hostess gift.
Well, you just come prepared. I'm inviting you over to my house.
Okay, and tell me which one you'd like me to bring. But it's a nice
Can
gift.
you do that as a hostess? Can you bring that?
People will always remember.
Well, that's
you.
wonderful.
And it's a lovely gift, a lovely stocking stuffer.
You just always bring the coolest stuff. Well, Paula, thank you so much.
Well, you're
And
welcome.
They can find all the stuff right in Zeb's
Oh,
general
this and
store,
more.
hours of operation.
8 in the morning till 9, not 8, 9, we're there at like 7:30, 8
Right,
o'clock.
but doors open at 9?
9 o'clock, and then till 9 o'clock at night until The last week in October, we go back to 6
So
o'clock.
foliage hours.
Foliage, Freiburg
winter
Fair hours, where if you get cold at the
Bless you,
fair
that's a long day.
and you didn't get to the supermarket, come on by Zeb's and pick up your breakfast food on the way home at night. You know, we're there.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much again.
welcome.
Always a pleasure to have you.